Hey, it's Gareth here, hanging out at the set of Mabel Switch. I haven't been very good at doing the updates, and I realised I've made a couple of big steps that I should have really documented. But I kind of hate talking to camera like this, just hanging out in a room on my own and talking to it. But anyway, I'm pretending that it's you, and that you and I are having a chat, and we're hanging out in the set. So this is a work in progress. It's the set for Mabel Switch's workshop, where Mabel does all of her robotic work. So obviously there's sci-fi stuff going on around here, some computery bits, and then over here I've been scavenging whatever I can find because we're trying to keep costs down and direct the Kickstarter funds towards paying people, including the young people who are working on the project. And so these are just random bits and pieces put together to make it look like they're, charging stations, this sort of stuff, just random sci-fi kind of things. And then over here is switch number 2. So there are several switches, just like there are several R2-D2s in Star Wars. They have different purposes. This one is for when Mabel is operating on him. So there's little switches here, switches to make things happen and look like it's alive. So that's just little LEDs and little servo motors in there to make it look like it's actually Switch. So obviously that's got to be painted up and look like the other one. Yeah. And then there's a little Easter egg down here, Fletcher's Bot Bits. So that's a little tip of the hat to Fletcher Jones, which is the factory that we're working from. And Fletcher Jones was a real futurist, so we thought we'd include a little acknowledgement of that futuristic, the love of futurism that Fletcher had by having the factory here as a robot factory instead of a clothing factory. So that's an update. Thank you so much for your support. It's because of that we're able to do all of this, and we hope that by the end of the year we'll invite you to the Capitol Cinema Warrnambool for a launch. See you next time.